Hi guys, welcome back to Moonchild Talks. I'm Ray. Before we start, I want you to do one thing for me. Just pause for a second, take a look around you. Maybe you're lying in bed, maybe you're on your way somewhere, maybe you're studying while listening to this, or maybe you're just trying to distract yourself from your own thoughts. Wherever you are, I'm really glad you're here. And again, I don't want this to feel like a podcast. I just want this to feel like two people having a conversation. Because I have a question for you. Have you ever looked at someone at your age and thought, wow, they are doing so much better than me? Be honest, because I have. Sometimes it starts so casually. You open Instagram just to check one notification, and 10 minutes later, you're questioning your entire life. She's already traveling the world, he's already making money, they are engaged. She started a business, he bought a car. Everyone seems to know what they are doing. And then there's you, still trying to figure things out, still wondering if you're making the right choices, still asking yourself, am I wasting my life? Can I tell you something? I think one of the biggest lies we've all believed is that life has a timeline, that by a certain age, we're supposed to have everything figured out. Who decided that? Seriously, who sat down and said, by 22, you should know your career, by 25, you should have savings, by 30, you should own a house? Life doesn't send us a checklist when we are born, yet somehow we keep comparing ourselves to one. I remember scrolling through social media one day and I caught myself thinking, maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe you've had that thought too. And then I stopped for a second because I realized I wasn't comparing myself to someone's reality. I was comparing it to their highlight reel. Think about it. When was the last time you saw someone's post? Hey, everyone, I got rejected today. I cried for 3 hours straight. I have no idea what am I doing. I'm scared about my future. Almost never, right? We post the graduation picture, not the sleepless nights. We post the promotion, not the self doubt that came before it. We post the vacation, not the anxiety we carried with us. So tell me, why are we comparing our everyday lives to someone else's best moments? Doesn't that sound a little unfair? Here's another question. When was the last time you actually appreciated yourself? Not for something huge, just appreciated yourself for surviving, for getting through a difficult week, for choosing yourself, for trying again, for waking up on a day when you don't even feel like getting out of bed. We celebrate big milestones, but we rarely celebrate quiet progress. And sometimes, quiet progress is the bravest kind. Maybe 6 months ago, you couldn't imagine feeling okay again. Maybe last year, you didn't believe in yourself. Maybe you've become someone who's learning to say no, someone who's still learning, someone who's slowly finding peace. That's growth too. Not all growth is loud. Some of it happens so quietly that you don't even notice you're becoming someone new. Can I remind you of something? Flowers don't all bloom in the same season. Some bloom in spring, some in summer, some take even longer. But imagine if a sunflower looked at a rose and thought, I'm behind. It sounds silly, doesn't it? Because you're not meant to bloom at the same time. Neither are we. Maybe you're in a season of waiting. Maybe you're in a season of learning. Maybe you're rebuilding. Maybe you're starting over. And I know starting over doesn't always feel exciting. Sometimes it feels lonely. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is moving while you're standing still. But standing still isn't the same as failing. Sometimes it's exactly where growth begins. So, if you've been feeling behind lately, I want you to hear this. You are not late. You are not failing. You are not missing out on life. You are simply living the story that doesn't look like everyone else's. And honestly, wouldn't it be boring if it did? Like 5 years from now, you probably won't remember how many followers someone had, or who got promoted before you, or who seemed ahead, but you'll always remember the person you became, the lessons you learned, the moments that shaped you, the courage it took to keep going, even when you had no idea where life was taking you. So, here's what I want you to do after this episode: close Instagram for a while, go for a walk, journal, call someone you love, read few pages of a book. Do one thing that makes you feel connected to your own life instead of comparing to someone else's. Because your life deserves your attention too. And before I leave, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. If no one's told you this lately, I'm proud of you for still trying, for still believing that better days are coming, for still showing up. Keep going. Your story is unfolding exactly the way it's meant to, and I can't wait to see where it takes you. This is Moonchild Talks by Ree. Until next time, take care of your heart. Good night, and I'll talk to you soon.